been nearly a month, and the Potomac calamity is nowhere near under control. DC Water has warned the cleanup could take up to 9 months, threatening the boating and shellfish industries that rely on the river for business. Remember, there are more than 3 billion pounds of catfish taken out of the Potomac every year. Yesterday, President Trump called out local and state leadership for their incompetence in handling the disaster, but it looks like the finger should be pointed at DC Water CEO David Goddess. You may remember the Flint, Michigan water crisis over a decade ago. Well, it turns out that Goddess worked for Veolia North America, a firm that settled a nearly $80 million lawsuit with the state of Michigan and thousands of residents after they assured locals that the water was safe, even though they knew lead levels were a possible concern. From one debacle to another, leadership matters, and it seems the only one who wants to step up is the federal government. Hopefully, with the help of FEMA and EPA, we can save the economy and the future of the DMV. Joining me now is the president of the Potomac Riverkeeper Network, Betsy Nichols. Betsy, thank you so much for joining me tonight. You know, we've been having some fun with this, making some puns, but it's obviously very, very serious. You and the Riverkeepers are concerned that this contamination, 300 million gallons of sewage into the Potomac River, could lead to dead zones. What exactly does that mean?
Thanks, and glad to be here. And I can tell you, we've been making some bad puns about it as well, this beautiful river filled with sewage. But ultimately, what happens when you get sewage in the water, in addition to the public health concerns and threats associated with it, the nitrogen and phosphorus essentially eat up all of the oxygen. So there's no oxygen left in the water for the fish, for the grasses, or anything like that. And that's where you get the hypoxia areas or the dead zones that the Chesapeake Bay is well known for. And the Potomac is one of the most significant sources of fresh water into the Chesapeake Bay.
So are we potentially looking at how many dead fish floating in sewer water? Is that what potentially could happen once it gets to be higher temperatures and this bacteria multiplies, which is already at thousands of levels higher than it should be in the river?
I hope not, but it is certainly a possibility that a lot of the, so sewage, you get both sort of the liquid and the solids of it. Because we had near freezing and then way below freezing temperatures when this was flowing, a lot of the solids fell out, which means the bacteria-laden solids are at the bottom of the Potomac River in the area of the spill. So those can get mixed back into the water and be active. They stay dormant when they're frozen.
So DC Water, which is responsible for fixing this break, is estimating it's going to take 9 months to clean this up, which could kill off spring and summer seasons in the area, not just for wildlife, but also for businesses. A lot of businesses are very spooked about what could happen potentially with the economic impact here. Also, officials are saying that this is contained in a canal. So they're pumping a lot of the sewage into a canal, but the canal is unlined. So what does that mean for future contamination, especially since they say it will take longer to clean it up?
Yeah, so DC Water is currently working to essentially line the canal, but it is still open storage of sewage. So that's certainly a concern to all residents and people recreating in the area. And I can tell you, I whitewater raft, and Lock 10, where this happened on the Potomac River, is where we get out from that trip. So I know it really well, and it's a just amazingly beautiful spot on the river. And a lot more needs to be done here. There's sewage leaking out. It's on the banks of the river, on the banks of the canal. There's a lot of cleanup that's needed. Yeah, and we're hoping for daily testing.
Yeah, we need daily testing, and thanks to people like you and your organization, the Potomac River was actually coming back. People were able to use it for recreation. People could fish in it, and now it seems like that's certainly not the case, at least in the near future. Thank you, Betsy. We'd love to have you back to update us on the progress. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.